This is Cable 18, the Cherry Hill Public Schools television station.
Good evening and welcome to the Jones Gym for the Varsity East-West girls basketball game. I'm Darrell S. along with September Cadman, and we'll be your East commentators for tonight's competition.
And I'm Shari Botwin, and I will be commentating for Cherry Hill West.
Tonight's starting lineup for Cherry Hill East will be Maurice Sass, guard, Chris Casarino, guard. She's number 13. Liz Griesbach, forward, number 22. Meredith McDevitt, forward, number 24. And Carrie Osborne, number 30.
And the starting lineup for Cherry Hill West is Angela Spell, Carrie Dunn, Kathy Emerson, Lori Carvin, and Jess Marshall.
Lori Carvin, Carrie Osborne, Jess Marshall.
The Cherry Hill East team enters this game tonight with a 7-6 record. They hope to win this game and one of their next three to be at 500 for the cutoff date for the state qualifications. The referees are ready and the players take the court. Jumping for Cherry Hill East will be Liz Griesbach.
Which one? I don't know. All right, Angela. And jumping for Cherry Hill West was number 10, Angela Spell.
The ball goes out on West possession, and Carrie Osborne will inbound the ball for East. She passes it to Chris, who will bring it up the point guard. She drives into the corner, passes over to Meredith McDevitt, but it's no good.
West has now recovered the ball.
Carrie will inbound once again. The shot's up, no good. Meredith McDevitt gets the rebound and she scores. First score of the game, Meredith McDevitt, 2-0 Cherry Hill East.
Jess Marshall, number 17, has now obtained the ball. Number 11. She tried to pass a corner shot to Kathy Emerson, but it didn't work.
Cherry Hill East dribbles the ball up the court and setting up their play. Pass to Liz. Over to the outside. Into Meredith McDevitt, who passes it back out again. And the pass is a little long. It cannot be saved by Cherry Hill East. West will have possession.
Jessie Marshall now has the ball for Cherry Hill West. She's running up the court. And Lori tries to get a shot, but doesn't get it.
Okay, possession returns to Cherry Hill East. Carrie Osborne inbounds to Chris.
I think it's very important that East uses good passing techniques in this game.
Yes, they like to pass around the perimeter very much, and they just did so and got it in for the shot.
Cherry Hill West has now received the ball. Lori Carvin runs up and scores.
Score is tied at 2-2. Little difference in the game today. The Cherry Hill East cheerleaders came out and cheered at the very beginning of the game. The JV boys basketball game was canceled, and they're here, so they decided to cheer for the girls.
Cherry Hill West has now recovered the ball. Number 11, Jess Marshall. And it goes out of bounds.
Chris takes the ball right up court. passes off to Carey. Passes back to the outside, and there's been a foul. Okay, Carey Osborne will inbound. Oh, and a nice attempt by Chris, but it doesn't make it in. Meredith McDevitt with the rebound goes up, and the shot is blocked.
West now has the ball. Lori Carvin is running up and misses.
A lot of fighting for the rebound in there, and it looks like there's been a foul. The game's really picking up pace so far. The girls are really hustling up and down the court at this point. It's a foul pushing against Cherry Hill West. Marie passes up. Over to Meredith.
Okay, West recovers the ball. Kathy Emerson. And she passes it to Jessie. Jessie will run up and
Rebound, Chris. Almost loses possession, but she recovers. Inside to Marie Sass. She gets caught under the basket, and there's been a foul. Offensive foul against Easton. West will have possession.
okay, Jessie just threw the ball, and Carrie Dunn picks it up and tries to pass it back to Lori, but it doesn't work. She'll do it again.
A long pass halfway up the court, but looks like East will have possession. Chris Sr. has possession, takes a shot herself, but it's no good.
Cherry Hill West recovers the ball. Angela Spell and gives it to Jessie. Jessie will run up the court.
Some tight defense here.
Carrie Dunn now has possession and passes it to Lori, who tries for a big shot but doesn't
Fight for the
succeed.
rebound, and number 20, Marie comes up with it for East. She penetrates down court, passes inside to Chris, out to Carrie, up for the shot. Oh, and it just misses.
Lori Carvin tries again for a shot, but she doesn't get it. Okay, Jessie will now try to gives it to Kathy.
And it's blocked by Cherry Hill East. Marie takes it up court. She goes up for the shot herself, and it misses.
Jessie receives the ball. Jessie is probably one of the best players on
nice
the team.
attempt at a steal. There it is. Liz Greisbach to Chris. A foul has been called. Traveling is called. West will regain possession.
Jessie will pass the ball inbound. She passes it to Carrie Dunn, and Carrie passes it back to Jessie. Lori recovers the ball and gets a shot. Score is now 4-2.
Okay, Cherry Hill East once again coming down court. Chris handling the ball. She attempts to pass right under to the basket to Marie, but a foul's been called.
Angela Spell now has the ball. She passes it to Lori. One of Coach McDonald's strategies for the evening is going to be their best defense is a 2-3 matchup.
But Chris loses possession. Carrie Osborne inbounding for East as the ball is off West. Meredith McDevitt goes up for the shot, and it's good, and East ties the game at 4-4. Liz Greisbach dodges around the West players, goes up for the layup, and she scores. A beautiful play by Liz Greisbach. Liz is a junior this year. foul's been called against Liz Greisbach as she attempts to steal the ball from the West player. But Chris Casarina comes up with the rebound for East. Passes inside to Carrie Osborne. And there's been a whistle. West has possession once again.
Jessie now runs up the ball. She is a junior at West right now.
Some double teaming by the East defense, and they're back to their one-on-one. There's a struggle for the ball in there, and a foul has been called.
West reobtains the ball. Angie tries for shot, misses, and Kathy misses also.
And East comes up with the rebound. That's Marie Sass driving down court. And there's been a foul as a West player goes to the ground. That's another offensive foul called against Cherry Hill East. Carrie Osborne attempts to block a shot by Angie Spell, but a foul has been called. Chris brings the ball down court. Passes outside to Liz. Back up to Chris on the key. And she goes for an outside pass, but the ball goes out. I talked with head coach Mr. Fleming before the game today, and he said he would like East to pressure West. And he told me that he was going to mix the defense, have a little bit of man-on-man, have a little bit of zone. He would also like to capitalize on all turnovers and make them into points.
Jessie tried for another shot, and she missed again.
The junior varsity girls basketball game has already been played between East-West today, and the final results of that were 38-30 in favor of West. And following the girls' game today, the men's game will be played at 7:30. Kimball Matus takes it up for East. Passes.
Cherry Hill West will now have possession of the ball. Jessie throws it inbound to Kathy. And Kathy throws it back to Jessie, and Jessie will run it up.
Kimball Matus has been substituted for East. She's a senior this year, as she plays guard. Okay, Meredith McDevitt inbounds to Kimball Matus. Passes it to the outside to Chris, up for the shot, but it's no good. Looks like a traveling call against East. No, I'm afraid it isn't. Meredith McDevitt inbounds for East.
Another player has just stepped in for Carrie Dunn. Name is Kim Cahoot, and she's player number 3.
39 seconds left in the first quarter. And the score is 6-4 in favor of East. Meredith inbounds to Kim. Kim brings it up to the key, passes outside. Into Liz Greisbach. The shot goes off, but it's no good. Looks like all the East defense is concentrated in one place, and West passes it out, but they rearrange themselves well.
Cherry Hill West now has possession of the ball. Lori Carvin corners it to Jessie, and Jessie gets a point. The score is now 6-6. Great
Kimball
shot.
Matus, dodging the West player, driving, And she's been called for traveling. West will regain possession in the final 2 seconds of this quarter.
Okay, that ends the first quarter. We'll move right on to the second quarter.
The score is now tied at 6-6. After a long time of play, not too many points have been scored, but the teams are starting to get going, and now the East cheerleaders take the court. We have a pretty good crowd out here for the game today, and I'm sure more people will be coming throughout the game to come see the girls play. So far for East, our high scorer for the first quarter has been Meredith McDevitt. At halftime, we'll get the stats and tell you who's been getting the points, the rebounds, the turnovers, and the foul shots. And play is about to resume. East inbounds, Kimball Matus has the ball. Passes outside. A little struggle in the key under the bottom there, and it looks like it's going to West.
Okay, Carrie Dunn has come back into the game. We have our original 5 starting lineup back on the court.
Oh, competition for the rebound, and East comes up with it. That's Liz Greisbach, number 22. Passes off to Kimball Matus on the outside, and there's another whistle. Foul against Cherry Hill East. Cherry Hill West has the ball.
Okay, Lori Carver now has possession of the ball. She tries to throw it, but...
And there's a steal by Liz Greisbach. She drives up for the layup, and it just misses, and West has the rebound.
West has the ball, and Lori Carvin runs it up, passes it to Carrie, who misses, regains it.
Liz Greisbach putting in an excellent effort there, trying to steal the ball away from the West players. She's playing very good defense today. Okay, and Meredith McDevitt will inbound for East. To Kim. Ooh, she makes a poor pass, and it's intercepted by a West player. However, the ball goes out of bounds, so East will have possession. Over to Chris, back to Kim. She dribbles out, passes back inside to Meredith, and there's been a foul. Okay, it looks like we'll be having our first foul shot for the day as Meredith McDevitt steps up to the line. She puts the first one up, and it goes in. The score is now 7-6. East has stepped ahead. Meredith sets up for her next shot. And she makes a second one as well. 2 beautiful shots by Meredith McDevitt, our high scorer so far today.
Okay, Cherry Hill West will run up the ball and try to get some points on that board.
Ooh, some trouble, and West has the ball. Kimball Matus steals for West, but there's been a call of traveling. And a West player's down. Possession goes to Cherry Hill East, and Kimball Matus brings it down court. Takes a shot herself, and it bounces off the rim. Okay, now there's going to be another foul shot, but this time Angie Spell for West is going to take it, number 10. Here's a chance for West to catch right back up. Only a 2-point difference in the score.
And she misses, but she'll try to get. She has one more chance to get a shot for 1 point. And she misses again.
Kimball Matus gets a rebound for Cherry Hill East. She quickly drives downfield, a very fast player, however loses the ball to West.
Jessie Marshall is now running up the ball, number 17. She's definitely one of the key players of the team, along with Angela Spell, Kathy Emerson,
Meredith
Laurie Carvin.
McDevitt inbounds to Kimball Matus. Passes it to the outside. Into Liz Griesbeck up for the shot, but it's no good, and West gets the rebound.
All right, Laurie Carvin just got a shot and tied up the game. It's now 8-8, with 5 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
East having some trouble getting the ball passed around there, and West regains possession by the interception of the pass. Ooh, some tight defense by Cherry Hill East, number 13, Chris Casarina.
Laurie Carvin tries to pick up the ball, but East will regain. No, West gets the ball.
Looks like there's going to be a jump ball. Oh, no. West will be inbounding. There's a pushing foul called, and Angie Spell takes the line once again. Coming in for Cherry Hill East is Colleen Shields, number 25.
Hopefully Angie will be more successful this time around. And she misses the first shot.
Meredith McDevitt takes a little break. Kimball Matus comes up with the ball. Takes a shot herself, and it's good. A beautiful shot by Kimball Matus. The score is now 10-8 in favor of the Cougars. East is penetrating all the way back in the West defensive end. However, they drive up. Colleen Shields inbounding for East. Point guard Kimball Matus passes it off to the side. Back to Kim. To Colleen. Oh no, excuse me, to Chris. And there's been a foul. Looks like a foul's been called against Cherry Hill West. And Marie Sass goes to the line. Sudden bit of fouling coming up from both teams. The game's getting a little more intense, a little more rough, as the Cherry Hill East, Cherry Hill West games always seem to be, as for the rivalry between the schools. And her first shot is good. Cherry Hill East 3 for 3 on the foul line thus far. She gets ready for her second shot. A lot of concentration involved here. It goes up, and it bounces right on in. East comes up with a 4-point lead here, 12-8. Kimball Matus taking the court down for East. And the shot up, but it's no good. And a good try by Liz Griesbeck.
West recovers the ball.
Oh, nice block by Chris. However, West recovers the ball.
Oh no.
Almost to steal. Marie Sass. Liz Greisbach takes the ball. Passes up to Marie, but the ball goes out off Marie, and West will have possession. East putting on the pressure once again, and a close call, almost a steal, and there's been a whistle. A foul's been called against East, and West will once again come to line. Foul against Kimball Matus.
This time, Jesse Marshall will try to get shots. Right now, we're 0-4 on the foul line. And Jesse gets the point. Score is now 12-9. Still in favor of East by 3 points. And Jesse gets another shot, so the score is 10-12.
Cherry Hill East throwing the ball all the way down court. And the shot's up, however, it's no good.
And Andrew Spell recovers the ball. Good defensive work there.
As Marie Sass with the attempted shot, Kimball Matus takes her shot, but it doesn't go in, and there's been a foul called. It's a pushing foul, I believe, against Cherry Hill West. And Colleen Shields will go to the foul line. We have
This is
a
the
mere
fourth player.
3 minutes remaining in the first half here.
This is the fourth East player we've seen go behind the line.
And she misses, and the rebound goes to Liz Greisbach, who misses, and the rebound after that is taken by West.
And West throws it out of bounds.
Substitution for West. Angie Spell takes a break as number 24 comes in. Okay, West inbounds, puts a shot up, and there's been a foul called.
Looks like the foul's on Cherry Hill East, and Kathy Emerson now steps on the line to take her first foul shot.
That foul was against Liz Greisbach, number 22 of Cherry Hill East.
And Kathy gets the first shot. It's now 11-12. If she gets this next shot, the score will be tied again. And she misses.
Liz Greisbach comes up with the rebound for Cherry Hill East, bringing it down the side. Passes off, a nice pass to Chris. Out to Kim. Takes a shot, and it misses.
And Jessie recovers the ball, runs down the court, gives passes to Carrie Dunn and back to Jessie.
And the pass is intercepted by Kimball Matus at Cherry Hill East. Penetrating down court, goes up for the layup, but it's no good, and a whistle has been blown. There's been a foul. Kimball Matus will go to the line, I believe. No, there's been a timeout.
We now have 2 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The score is 12 for East and 11 for West.
There's Mr. Dan Fleming, head coach of the Cherry Hill Cougars. And he'll be talking to his team a little bit about the strategy and how to improve their game thus far today as they refresh themselves with some Gatorade. I think Coach Fleming has a very good reason to be pleased with the foul attempts. East has been very successful at the foul line, and I think he might be telling them to work a little bit on their rebounds, perhaps, and they take the court once again. Okay, Cindy Paul will be entering for East. She's a guard, number 31, a junior. And Colleen, Liz, Kim, and Marie are the remaining 4 players. Kimball Matus takes a foul shot, and it's good. Bounces off the rim and right on in. She sets for her second shot. It's up and in. Cherry Hill East takes the lead by the score of 14-11. Senior Colleen Shields inbounds to senior Kimball Matus. Sets up the play, passes outside to Marie Sass. Gets a little caught in the corner and passes back to Kim. Kim takes a shot, but it's no good.
And
West has possession.
West recovers the ball. Another foul called on.
Robin Goldenberg enters the game for East. She's number 21. As Marie Sass, guard senior, takes a break. East inbounds, and there's been a foul called. West will have possession. That was intended for Liz Greisbach. Little over 2 minutes left in the first half here. And East is playing some tight defense.
Now stepping in for Cherry Hill West is another new teammate. Her name is Chris Lombardi, and she's number 24.
There's been another foul called against Cherry Hill East, I believe. I believe that was against Colleen Shields, and Cherry Hill West, number 24, will be taking the foul shots.
And Chris Lombardi will take the foul shots, and she gets it. So the score is now 12-14. If she gets this next point, we're only 1 point behind from tying. And she misses.
The rebound is taken by Robin Goldenberg, number 21. She takes the shot herself. It's no good. And there's a little fight down there for the rebound. Looks like East will have possession. Okay, the pass out to Kimball Matus. Oh, and a nice attempt by Liz Greisbach. Goes up again.
Scores now 16.
And scores.
1 minute and 42 seconds remain in the second quarter.
That's a nice attempt by Cherry Hill West, a nice long down court pass. And two East players hit the deck. West will have possession.
And Kathy Emerson gets her first shot of the game. Score is now 14-16. And there has been a foul called on East, so Kathy will now take the line. So far, Kathy's 1 and 2 on the foul line. And she misses.
Liz Greisbach gets the rebound for Cherry Hill East, takes it over to the right side, back to the middle. Passes to the center to Kimball Matus. Outside to Robin Goldenberg. Dribbles and passes again. Back to Robin, and it goes out of bounds. West will have possession.
Carrie Dunn has possession of the ball, but a foul has been called on Cherry Hill East.
There's a foul been called against Robin Goldenberg, and number 31 for Cherry Hill West will be taking more foul shots.
Number 31, Carrie Dunn, will attempt to make the next 2 shots. This is her first time on the foul line tonight. And the first shot is no good.
Kimball Matus comes up with a ball and brings it down court for East. Outside to Robin, into Liz, over to Colleen, but she can't take the shot because she's been fouled. Colleen once again will be going to the foul line. There was a pushing call against Cherry Hill West. Okay, Colleen sets up for her first shot. And it's good. Cougars have really been hitting from the foul line today. I'm quite impressed with their performance there. And Colleen sets for her next shot. This one goes right on into. East Cougars have 18 points thus far, and the West Lions have 14. Less than a minute to play in this first half.
And Kathy Emerson gets another point, 2 points. The score is now 16-18 with 35 seconds remaining in the second quarter. We're only 2
Over to
points
Robin
behind.
Goldenberg into Liz Greisbach. And the ball goes out. Looks like West will have possession. Nice long pass, but Colleen Shields takes it for East, and there's been a foul. Looks like Colleen will be going to the line once again. A lot of fouling going on right here. And Colleen gets ready for her shot. And she makes a beautiful swish shot once again. 19-16 in favor of the Cougars. It's Colleen's 5th point today. And almost 6, but not quite. West has possession.
With only 17 seconds to go, we're hoping that we can get at least 2 more points on the board, bring this score to a closer reach.
Oh, Cindy Paul comes up with the ball for East. She drives down, goes for the layup herself, and she scores.
And that concludes the first half of the girls East and West basketball. We will be back momentarily, but stay tuned for this commercial break.
The score right now is 21-16 in favor of the Cougars, and they cheer the court for halftime.
Users are losers. McGruff here. If someone asks you to try drugs, think of me and say what I'd say. And to help you, have one of these masks.
Wow, thanks, McGruff. This is terrific. Take a bite out of crime.
Now, what are you gonna say if someone asks you to try drugs?
Hey, we're friends, but we won't be if you keep messing with drugs.
Great. How about you?
My mom and dad told me not to, and I wouldn't lie to them.
I don't need drugs because they can make me goofy.
Anyone else?
Yeah, you know what McGruff says. What? Winners don't use, and users don't win. So don't use drugs. Don't use drugs.
Sensational. I see you guys got the message. And here's how you can get a free mask. On the back of each mask are other suggestions on ways to say no and help me take a bite out of crime.
Don't use drugs.
And welcome back to the second half of this basketball game. The score at the Jones Gymnasium is Cherry Hill East 21, Cherry Hill West 16 in a very sloppy first half. I'm Jody Fisher from Cherry Hill West.
And I'm September Cadman from Cherry Hill East.
And we will be doing your commentary for the second half. For Cherry Hill East, we have some statistics from the first half.
For Liz Greisbach, 2 points. Marie Sass, 2 points, both achieved on fouls, shots. Meredith McDevitt with 6, 2 of which were foul shots. Kimball Meadis has 4 points with 2 foul shots. Robin Goldenberg has 2 points, as does Cindy Paul. Colleen Shields has 5 points, 3 of which were foul shots.
And for Cherry Hill West, Lori Carvin has 6 points, as does Kathy Emerson, and Jessica Marshall has 2. Carrie Dunn has 2. Angie Spell has 2. And that rounds out the scoring. In the first half, there was a lot of turnovers by both sides, a lot of traveling, and overall sloppy play. I'm sure both coaches told their teams to calm it down in the second half, especially for the Cherry Hill West Lions.
I agree. There's a lot of people that went to the foul line in the first and second quarters.
That's a good point also that Cherry Hill West missed several of their foul shots. And if they had hit those, possibly they would be at least in a tie in the game.
Cherry Hill East will be going with the same starting team as the first half, with the exception of Kimball Matus, guard number 15.
And Cherry Hill West has Kim Cahote replacing Carrie Dunn to begin the second half, in which East takes the ball in.
And Kimball Metis takes it up and passes it to Meredith McDevitt. She passes over to...
And West rebounds. That's Kim Cahote on the boards. And gets it up to Jessica Marshall, who takes it up. She passes inside to Angie Spell, who is called for the travel. East ball.
And Kimball Metis takes it down court. And she passes over to number 13, who sets it up with a miss.
Rebound to West. Angie Spell gets it on one bounce. Marshall takes it up, passes into Spell. Cahote out to Marshall. Marshall inside to Emerson. One bounce, blocked. West recovers. Cahote. And that'll be a foul on East. Number 20 for East.
That is Marie Sass.
And she'll be charged with the foul. West will inbound from the baseline. No. Yes, West will inbound. Marshall to inbound. She gets it in. Emerson. Good. Kathy Emerson with her 8th point of the game.
Kimball
Scores
Metis
21-18, Cherry Hill East.
again taking it down. Passes it over and passes it back to number 13. And Kimball Metis has it again.
Pass inside, stolen by West. Angie Spell, quick hands. Jessica Marshall dribbles up. Down to Cahote. Cahote shoots, good. Kim Cahote with her first 2 points.
Cherry Hill West quickly catching up. They have now 20 points to East's 21.
And the shot put up and misses. Meredith McDevitt with the rebound.
And they call travel on McDevitt.
Carrie Osborne coming in for Cherry Hill East.
And Marshall, the point guard, Jessica Marshall, a junior, dribbles it up. Outside to Lori Carvin, dribbles to the inside, shoots. Air ball. They say it was last touched by Kathy Emerson. It will be East ball on the baseline.
And Kim Emerson takes it downfield. Passes it over to Liz Greisbach. And traveling was called.
West ball on the side. East is still clinging on to the 1-point lead, 21-20. Marshall dribbles down. Passes it to Carvin. Takes it strong to the hoop. No good. Ball out to East.
East comes up with a rebound, and Kimball Metis takes it down. And pass it over to Meredith McDevitt, who puts it up for 2 points.
Scores 23-20 in favor of Cherry Hill East. They show 2-1-2 press. West beats it easily, but the shot doesn't go in for Kathy Emerson. Doesn't look like the ref saw who it went out on, so she's calling for the jump ball. The possession arrow over to West. Marshall inbounds on the baseline. Into Angie Spell, turnaround shot, no good. Rebound Emerson, Emerson up, no good. Gets her own rebound, no good. Out to Cahote. West has the rebounding edge so far. Marshall to Cahote. Kim Cahote back to Jessica Marshall. Marshall inside, Lori Carvin shoots. No basket, shot went in, no basket. Calling an offensive foul on Lori Carvin.
Number 30, Carrie Osborne, takes it in, passes it to Kimball Metis.
Check that was a 3-second violation.
Passes it over, number 13, back out and out of bounds. Intended for Liz Greisbach.
And once again, the sloppiness continues in this half. 23-20. Cahote over to Lori Carvin. Carvin inside to Emerson, takes one step in, hits it off the front of the rim. There's a scramble for the ball. Emerson comes up. Such camera work.
And Liz Greisbach takes it downfield and puts a shot up herself, and it misses.
Rebound, Kathy Emerson. And the foul's on Liz Greisbach for climbing on Kathy Emerson's back. Jessica Marshall, West ball. Carvin dribbles it up there. You see the time, 4:30 right now left in the quarter. Angie Spell goes up. And they're going to say she passed it to herself. I don't know. It appeared that the East player knocked it out of her hands, but that's the ref's call.
Once again, the ball brought down court by Kim Volmidas. Over to 22, Liz Greisbach. Passes it back. She takes the shot herself and misses.
Once again, the rebound to the center, Kathy Emerson. Still 23-20 in favor of East. Marshall inside. They're going to say it was kicked out by number 22 from East.
Liz Greisbach.
Thank you very much, Liz Greisbach. It'll be West ball. Marshall inside. The pass to Emerson was a bit too hard. She couldn't handle it. East will inbound.
Ball taken up court. And over to Meredith McDevitt. And she takes it back to Kim Volmidas. And then out to Cascarina. And back to Cascarina again. Picked off by a West player.
Stolen by Kim Cahote. Marshall brings it up very fast. She dribbles through the defense, shoots it on her own, and it's off target. What's the call here? I'm going to say it was a jump ball. Possession arrow this time goes to Cherry Hill East. Scores still 23-20 in favor of East, and East inbounds.
Looks like both teams are having a little bit of trouble controlling their number of turnovers so far the second half. We'll see how they keep proceeding.
Okay,
Liz Greisbach with the ball. And it's loose,
and that'll be a backcourt violation. Ball turned over to West. Fans are beginning to get into the game. Not a very high-scoring game. Marshall, good. Jessica Marshall, the driving one-hander on the right side. 23-22 in favor of the Cherry Hill East Cougars. Excuse me.
as it begins to get a little rowdy, Cascarina puts a shot up, and it's good for 2 points.
And East goes back up by 3. Marshall dribbles across. Spell tries to go inside. They're going to say she stepped on the end line. East ball. The fans here at the Jonas E. Morris Gymnasium don't appreciate the call, but it is East ball.
Ball out to Cascarina, back to Bolmides, who passes it out to Liz Greisbach. Over to Carrie Osborne, who puts a shot up and misses.
Rebound to Emerson. Marshall pushes it up. Quick pass. Kim Cahote is good. Caught the East defense sleeping there. 25-24 in favor of the Cougars.
Over to Cascarina, to McDevitt. And back out to Greisbach. Puts it up with a
rebound
miss.
Emerson, and West can take the lead with this possession. Marshall runs it up. Slows it down. Over to Cahote. Cahote inside. Nice pass. Angie Spell, good for 2. Cherry Hill West goes on top 26-25 with 1 minute 36 seconds left in the third quarter.
And Bolmides out to Cascarina. Back to Bolmides. Back to Cascarina. Back to Bolmides. She puts it up herself and a miss, and Carrie Osborne comes up with a rebound. Rebound again.
Carrie Osborne being very aggressive under the basket there, trying for the rebound, and she gets fouled.
West let her get one too many shots underneath, and she will go to the free throw line, shooting 2. Clock stops with 1:15 left in the third quarter. West on top, 26-25. Osborne's first shot is no good. She'll have a second turn. Number 24 for West, Chris Lombardi comes in, replaces Angela Spell. Goes out with a little bit of foul trouble. Kim Osborne, no good on her second try. Rebound, Jessica Marshall.
It's been one of the first frustrations throughout the game on the foul line for Cherry Hill East. And the score is 26-25 now in favor of West.
They called a loose ball foul on Liz Greisbach there.
Colleen Shields enters the game, number 25 for East, relieving Liz Greisbach, number 22.
And West will inbound. East showing full court press. Carvin dribbles all the way up to the basket, shoots. No good off the front of the rim. Rebound Osborne.
Osborne over to Bolmitas, and she takes it down court. Takes the shot herself, and it's good.
And there was a foul on the play. Continuation.
3-point opportunity here for Kimball Omatis.
That foul was on number 24, Chris Lombardi. Score, and with that, East takes the lead again, 27-26. Can extend it to 2 if Bolmitas hits her free throw. Is good. Nice form. And with 57 seconds left, it is Cherry Hill East 28, Cherry Hill West 26. Cahote quickly up to Emerson, shoots. No good off the front of the rim.
And number 25, Colleen Shields with a rebound.
Jump ball, possession arrow to West. West will take over. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Inside. Chris Lombardi for 2, and we have a tie score after almost the end of 3 quarters. You see the time in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Shot. And the foul is on number 21 for the dressed in white Cherry Hill West Lions. That was Kathy Emerson. Emerson departs in favor of number 31, Carrie Dunn. 18 seconds left in the third quarter, tied at 28.
And Carrie Osborne inbounds to Bolmitas out to Cascarino, who takes a shot herself. Misses. Carrie Osborne with a rebound. Misses. Shields with a rebound, shoots it up, and misses.
They call the foul. Foul was on number 31, Carrie Dunn. East will get another opportunity at the basket as Osborne inbounds from underneath.
And the shot put up by
Was good.
Cascarina. And Colleen Shields intercepts the ball. And we're out of time.
And she dribbles out the third quarter. Once again, another sloppy quarter, but score after 3. East 30, West 28, and this is an exciting game. Promises to be a good fourth quarter.
And the East cheerleaders take the court.
This game is important for both teams because by the January 31st cutoff date, they must be over 500 so they can make the New Jersey playoffs. West is 6-6.
And East is 7-6.
And so both teams must be at or over 500 by January 31st. And so this game means a lot to both teams, especially West, who's right now at the margin and has no room to lose any more games.
And we're about to resume play in the fourth period, and East on top by 2 points, score of 30-28. And Carrie Osborne with the ball. And she puts it up, and it's good. And East now on top by 32-28.
And West defense has to hold if they intend to win this game. Stolen by East. And they're going to call a backcourt violation. She stole the ball in her forecourt and ran into the backcourt. They're going to call backcourt. West will inbound. And they might have caught a break there. Marshall shoots. No good. Rebound.
And Colleen Shields with the rebound. She takes it out to Cascarina to Carrie Osborne. And she misses with the shot. Cascarina puts it up, and it's good.
And East puts up a 6-point lead, 34-28. They've started out quickly. Marshall over to Cahote. Cahote traveled with the basketball. She slid the pivot foot. As we all know, that's a no-no.
Number 20, Marie Sass replaces Colleen Shields, number 25 for Cherry Hill East.
Liz Greisbach to inbound. Olmides to Cascarina. Into McDevitt.
I say she was hacked on the arm. Foul. Didn't catch the number. It looked like it was on Kim Cahote. Heather McDevitt will be on the line to shoot 1 and 1. Rebound, Angie Spell. Is back in the game. In foul trouble, but back in the game. Marshall. Over to Cahote. Cahote shoots, air ball. But West tracks down Carvin, dribbling around. She puts one up. Another air ball. And they're going to say the ball went out. Out on East, it'll be West ball. Marshall inbounds. Into Angie Spell, up and good. Spell had the inside position and took advantage of it, 34-30 in favor of East.
Out to Cascarina, back to Olmides, back to Cascarina, back to Olmides. Out to number 20, Sass. Olmides back to Sass. Cascarina, Sass, Olmides.
East looks content to play a little conservative ball here since there's no shot clock. They are up by 4 points, and West hasn't been scoring.
And it's been back and forth between Sass and Olmides and Cascarina.
I don't know if this is such a wise move. This is a bit early in the game to start playing like this. And that's exactly why they turned the ball over to West. 5:23 left in the fourth quarter. A 34-30 game. Long baseball pass to Spell. Inside, Emerson shoots. Good, and a foul. And the foul is on number 22, Liz Greisbach. Yes. Not too happy about the call. Emerson will be on the line to shoot the bottom end of a three-point play. If she's successful, West will be in range by 1 point. She shoots, is good. 34-33 in favor of the Cougars.
Olmides takes it down court. Out to Sass. Taken back to Volmitas. She puts it up herself, and she misses.
Rebound to Emerson, gets it back to Marshall. He goes out of the screen for a moment, but dribbles right back in. Over to Carvin. They have to look for a good shot. I don't know if that was it, but the rebound to Emerson. Good, no good. Spell inside, and West takes the lead for the second time. 35-34.
East is really going to have to start getting up on those rebounds if they want to hold on to their lead, which they had just lost. And now the score turns in favor of the West Lions, 35-34.
Stolen by Angie Spell. Marshall. Over to Cahote. Inside to Emerson, who shoots a wild shot off the backboard, and she can't miss right now. Kathy Emerson gives West a 3-point lead, 37-34.
Volmitas to Sass. To Greisbach, who puts it up with a miss. And rebounded by
Cahote.
West.
Stolen, though, by East. Number 13 keeps
That's
dribbling.
Chris out to Kim.
Volmitas puts it up, but she misses, and rebounded by West.
And they're going to call the foul on Kimball Metis. They're going to call the block.
West fans are really getting excited now. A close game as it has been the entire time. And Cindy Paul re-enters, number 31.
Marshall will be on the line to shoot the front end of a 1-and-1. She misses, rebound Emerson. Emerson up. Oh, almost would have brought the house down with that shot.
Meredith McDevitt comes down with the rebound. Shot put up, no good.
They're going to call that foul on Kim Cahote.
Cindy Paul goes to the line.
3:31 left. West is up 37-34 after East started real quickly in this quarter. Misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Cahote the rebound. West is just going to take their time, just as East did early on, but remember, that hurt East. It might hurt West. Carvin. Inside to Emerson. Emerson, good. And she's all the offense for West this quarter. And they go up by 5, 39-34, with some great camera work.
Says, puts it up and a miss.
They'll call the block foul.
Let's see if East can pull within range as the foul shots will be taken. Marie Sass is on the line.
And it's good.
East is down by 4. She gets another try.
She sets for her next shot. It's up, and it's good.
And it's good, and that puts East behind by only 3 points.
39-36, 3 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Marshall, they're showing full court press. They get it over the timeline. Emerson over to Cahote. Cahote dribbles in once. Good off the backboard. Kim Cahote puts West up by 5 again, 41-36. And East needs some instant offense, and they call a timeout. 2:43 left in the fourth quarter. East 36. West Lions 41.
I think I have a pretty good guess what both coaches are saying to their teams right now as we're down to the last 2 minutes and 43 seconds of the game. It's time for the conditioning to play a part. Both teams have to put out their full efforts and see who will win.
For East, it's time to get a little offense. For West, they might begin to start playing conservative. defensively. They might be just passing the ball around, playing similar four corners, trying to wear East down. Keeping them playing a good game of keep away from East. But East will have the ball with 2:43 left. Both teams are in the penalty. All fouls from here on out, they will shoot the 1-and-1. Crowd is starting to build up for the second half of this doubleheader. East-West boys basketball. Inside, blocked from behind by Marshall. Bolmidas.
And Bolmidas puts it out to Sass. She takes it back to Bolmidas. Back to Sass. She passes it. The shot put up. Cindy Paul puts a shot up, misses.
And Marshall scoops up the loose ball with 2:12 left in the fourth quarter. And they're going to slow it down a little bit.
Lots of pressure for the rebounds. Each and every one counts at this point of the game. Two minutes remaining.
Carvin dribbling around. Marshall inside. Spell is good, and that just might be the icing on the cake as West takes a 7-point lead. She got free of her guard. Got free of the defense.
Sass with the ball.
At the easy layup.
And a foul is called, and Sass will go to the line.
Marie Sass taking the line once again.
She'll be shooting a 1-and-1.
Chris replacing Cindy for the Cougars.
She makes the front end.
And she takes her second shot. And that also is good. 2 points.
Both shots are perfect. East still down by 5.
Maria's performed quite well on the foul line today.
And they're gonna say Marie Sass held Lori Carvin on the inbound pass. Carvin will get a 1-and-1.
And Colleen Shields, number 25, a senior, re-enters for the Cougars.
Carvin will be at the line, shooting the front end of a 1-and-1. Rebound Emerson. And they're going to call the travel on Emerson. 1:40 left. There you see the
Inbound.
scoreboard.
Bolmidas eventually gets to McDevitt, back out to Greisbach, into Shields, and it's good for 2 points.
And it's
Colleen
getting close.
Shields.
It's a 3-point game with 1:20 left, and there's the foul. On
Chris Cascarina.
This might be good for East because they haven't been playing good half-court defense, and West hasn't been hitting their free throws consistently. Carvin at the line, shooting a front end of a 1-and-1. She misses again. Rebound Emerson. She loses it to Colleen Shields. East trying to mount a comeback.
Bolmidas to Cascarina, back.
Calling the jump. And the ball will go to West. Possession arrow. Full court pressure once again applied. Carvin dribbles it up. She shoots, no good. Rebound, Colleen Shields, she was on the end line. Not happy with herself.
Less than a minute remaining. The score 43 for the Lions and 40 for the Cougars.
Shot is off. Spell the rebound. She shoots. No good. Emerson shoots. No good. Spell shoots. No good. Rebound, Heather McDevitt. 40 seconds left. This is getting exciting.
Bolmitas to Greisbach.
And they call the walk. That was not very clutch. 31 seconds left. East is losing by 3 points. And West calls a timeout. 31 seconds left. You see the scoreboard, or you saw the scoreboard. West 43, East 40.
Okay, we'll see if in these final 30 seconds East can come back and take over. It's going to take a lot. There's not that much time left. We'll see what they have to do.
There, once again, you see the scoreboard.
I think they'll be looking for a quick 2 points and hoping for good rebounding.
Or if they have a long-range shooter, they can always shoot the three-pointer.
That's
or
right.
if they have a good inside player, they can look for the two-pointer and the foul. But I'll stop there. But it's West ball right now. And they have the unenviable task of trying to inbound the basketball. The baseline. Full court pressure. Everybody's watching their girls, and they call the foul. And the inbound pass. Cahoot will shoot 1 and 1.
Robin Goldenberg, number 31, reports in for number 22, Liz Greisbach.
And Cahoot could pretty much ice it with either end of the 1 and 1. If she hits the front end, that would be very convenient. She doesn't convert. Spell. They call the foul. That will be all for Angie Spell. She is fouled out of the basketball game, adding some added offense.
Colleen Shields steps up to the line.
And Chris Lombardi enters in her place. 29 seconds left.
Colleen's been quite successful on the line thus far. And we'll see if she can bring East within 1 or 2.
Her shot is good.
She has a very consistent and smooth style on the line, and she brings East to within 2 with only 29 seconds left. And this is getting hairy.
And her
Rattles
second
around
shot
and is good. And they're down by 1. Carvin dribbles. Gets away from the pressure, going all the way. She passes inside to Emerson. Emerson, good. 20 seconds left, and West up by 3. East is going to have to hurry.
Out to Kimball Maida. She has 9 seconds to make this shot. She takes it herself, and
It's good, but that was only worth 2 points. That will not help. And that was a mental mistake on the part of Kimball Meadis, in my opinion. She was only 1 foot away from the 3-point shot. She elected to take a step forward and take the 2-point shot, which was good, but still left East down by 1 with 1 second left, and Carvin will be on the line to shoot 1 and 1. They can play the rebound and hope for a long baseball shot. Shot is no good. Rebound. No time for a rebound, no time for a shot up. And West takes the game. They go to 7 and 6. East goes to 7 and 7. Final score, Cherry Hill West 45, Cherry Hill East 44 in a tight one.
This makes it all more important for both teams as we come up to the qualification for the states cutoff very soon to both win their next few games. We had quite an exciting game here today. Score flip-flopped a little throughout the game. East was leading at the half, however, West came back and took it by a devastating 1 point.
Yeah, it looked like East was going to pull away from it. They started off fast in the fourth quarter, that started off tied. But West came back
I think we must give due credit to the East foul shooters. They did an exceptional job today in putting the ball in the basket.
For West, leading scorer was Kathy Emerson. She poured in some big points towards the end of the game, a lot of inside playing. I think, well, I'm not thinking very well right now, but everybody in the audience, all the fans here will prepare themselves for East-West boys basketball, which promises to be as equally entertaining. After all, Cherry Hill East and Cherry Hill West have the #1 rivalry on the whole East Coast.
And it makes the game so much more exciting than any normal game you'd ever see.
So, the end of the 4 quarters, final score, Cherry Hill West 45, Cherry Hill East 44.
For the West, I'd like to comment. I think Angie Spell has excellent ball skills and does a really good job in leading the Cherry Hill West team.
And with that, for Shari Botman, who commentated the first half, and myself, Jody Fisher, from Cherry Hill West, and for Cherry Hill East, Darrell Less and September Cadman, we're signing off from Jones Gym. Well, September has something more to say.
The second quarter stats. Chris Cascarina had 6 points. Ray Sass had 4. Meredith McDevitt had 2. Carrie Osborne had 2. Kimball Meadis had 4. Colleen Shields had 4. I'd like to thank you for tuning in to the East versus West girls varsity basketball game. Thank you, and this is it from the East End.
And good night from the West End.
This is Cable 18, the Cherry Hill Public Schools television station.